We're talking turtles! Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles has been around since 1984 and has many iterations, more than I can count. There's the comics, there's the Usagi crossover comics, there's the Next Mutation, 2003, Turtles Forever, 2007, Bayverse Turtles, the Batman vs. TMNT movie, and Rise, and the Rise movie.
I forgot 2012 and 1987!
As a TMNT fan myself, I have watched 2012 since it's aired, and when Leo popped his head out of the sewer, and I was immediately clicked with the franchise. I binged 2003 on YouTube during high school when 2012 was on hiatus. I watched the 2007 movie out of curiosity and was very confused as to why Leo left and why Shredder died, but I still enjoyed it. Both of the Bayverse movies, the Turtles Forever, a few episodes of the 1987 of Volume 1, and I watched Rise. I have no idea if Rise is canceled or not. I'm pretty sure it is, but it's a fun time. I recommend the movie. You don't need context from the show to watch the movie. It's just a really fun time. Now, with Rise ended, the next mutation of the Turtles, pun intended, is Mutant Mayhem, directed by Jeff, and written by Seth Rogen. I have not watched any of Seth Rogen's previous movies, but I've heard they're mid, but I'm not going to let that ruin my experience with Mutant Mayhem, because I'm a Ninja Turtle fan, and I just love Turtles, man. It sounds like a fun time. As much as I am excited, I do have some concerns, so I'm going to be talking about my concerns first, and then end on a light note with my excitement for the movie. Leo having a crush on April. This has been talked about many times over the internet. Some are concerned and asking why one of the turtles has a crush on their human friend in the first place. And other is my main concern is from when Donatello has had a crush on April and it ruined his entire character. If you're wondering why it ruined his entire character, it was because he turned into a total creep in season 2, where April didn't want anything to do with the turtles whatsoever because they accidentally mutated their dad when all of the mutagen fell over the city, and he protected her, turned into a giant Batman, and she was just done with them, which is completely fair. And Donnie, not really getting the hint, he would just become a total creep, just follow her everywhere. Even his brothers found it really weird. I don't know, the whole romance, love at first sight thing felt really forced and weird and awkward. Even I was uncomfortable as like a 15-year-old watching this. Then April did a whole turnaround. Nah man, I think you're cute, it's fine, whatever, in season 3. And it was also mainly because of every female character becoming a love interest for the turtles, and the only normal one is Raph and Mona Lisa. And it's just like, sure, yeah, that was for love at first sight too, and it felt very forced, but it was also like, guys, come on. There's more to female characters than to being the love interest. I'm just worried that Leo having a crush on April is going to be his entire character, his entire story arc, the reasons why he makes decisions. I'm just worried from a 2012 fan aspect that that's going to happen. I hope not. I don't think it is from what I've seen from the trailers. And with people wondering why the turtles are going to have a crush on someone, it's completely normal, I think, because like they've been living in the sewers for 15 years, their entire lifespan. No other interactions other than with each other their whole entire lives. I think it's completely normal to have a crush on someone. I think it would be very cute if Leo developed a crush on April and not have it be love at first sight. But if it is, I just hope that it's just really well written and not his entire character arc storyline sort of thing. Because we've seen it done once before, I don't need to see it again. Oh my gosh, kids, shut up! Please. Concern number 2. It's been done for many years, and it's always overshadowed Donnie and Mikey and their character arcs. I think it's been really done well in 2003 series. Mikey winning the Battle Nexus and letting that get over his head, but then learning that, hey, I need to chill about this. Donnie having a crisis about trying to get Splinter out of the cyberspace sort of thing, and he got really stressed, and then the guys are worried about him and all that stuff. And then it just sort of like died down from there. I haven't watched the 87 series. I've only watched like a few episodes of Volume 1, and I might get into it, I don't know. In the 2007 movie, it was Leo versus Raph. Donnie got a job in like a telemarketer thing, and Mikey got a job as like a party guy, which fitting, but also like that was their only thing there. In 2012, Donnie's whole thing was creating the retro mutagen and hoping that it could fix Karai. April's dad, of course, that was his main goal, to help get April to be their friend again, which is a nice goal, but it lasted for too long, I think. In season 4, Karai got captured, and his main goal was to find a reverse thing for the brain worm, and then everybody was just getting mad at him. Guys, he's doing the best he can. Leo lashed out at him for no reason, and then Donnie respectfully lashed back, which was great, but it only lasted a few seconds. And then Mikey's whole character was just a giant doormat. No one listened to him, even though he was right. He was been right about the brain in the chest, the Krang in the first episode. He was right about the comic character coming to life. He was right about Dimension X. They just never gave him a chance. They never even gave him moments with Splinter. And when Splinter officially died for the fifth time in that series, the one moment they could find with Mikey and Splinter was in a Donnie episode. And that really pissed me off. Even in Rise, Donnie got more episodes, and he had his doubts of being part of the family and team. People got mystic powers, and then he's like, if people need mystic powers, why would they need my technology? And then he just had a mental breakdown, and then April snapped him out of it, and it was just, that was good. That was good character development there, I think. But then Mikey only got 1 or 2 episodes. He's like the baby brother of the series, and Raph was overprotective of him until he finally got his own solo mission, and he helped Draxum become part of the family again, because like he is basically their second dad and whatnot. And I'm just hoping that Donnie and Mikey, or just literally everyone in the Mutant Mayhem series, gets equal amount of screen time and character development, especially Mikey. Mikey is very overshadowed, and I really hope that he gets character development and a character arc in this series again, like in 2003. And in general, in the movie, I hope it just focuses on the brothers as a whole, like all 4 of them get an equal amount of screen time. I love it. I absolutely love it. 10 out of 10. They all look squishy and adorable, and I want to squish them. But I've heard that some of the Spider-Verse animators are in on this movie. I honestly am not entirely sure, but please correct me if I'm wrong on that. And with what they did with Spider-Verse, and with what animators did with Puss in Boots, I'm excited and absolutely terrified to see what they're going to do to my boys in Mutant Mayhem, because the art style looks amazing. I'm just terrified on what they're going to do with some scenes. Like, I feel bad for calling it trending, but it's sort of been a thing where like a character gets a panic attack, and it's either done well or done poorly, and I really hope they do it well, because Leo is just like a giant ball of anxiety, and I think he is going to be the one that is going to have the anxiety or panic attack. I don't know which one is which. I just hope they do it well. I hope they use the animation to their advantage. Basically what they did with Spider-Verse and Puss in Boots, put it into Mutant Mayhem. I really hope they do that. I heard that they're getting a TV show if the movie does well, and a sequel. I really hope that they keep the art style of the movie into the TV series, because we've had so much 2D television shows, except for kid shows like Miraculous Ladybug, Lego Friends, and 2012. I hope they keep the painted like style. I know it's more expensive from what I hear, but if they do keep it, it could really change television show history, and this is like the first of its kind in that style, and I think that would be really cool. As a voice actor myself for some Splatoon series, I am very excited for the voice acting. I am so glad that Seth Rogen decided to go with teenagers to voice the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and keeping that teenage aspects. I know in Rise they made them more kiddish, but they were still voiced by adults. I'm just glad that he sees it as, and us fans are seeing it this way too, that the voice actors are going to grow with their characters throughout the series, and I think that's really cool. It can change their voices, change the maturity of them. I don't care much about the celebrity voice actors except for the ones I haven't really heard of, like Cynthia Utrom's voice actor. I haven't heard of her. Leatherhead's voice actor I think is really cool. Female Leatherhead. That is different. Is Leatherhead gonna go by she, they? Is Leatherhead non-binary? Is Leatherhead just female? We'll see. I am annoyed that in one of the promos they promoted the celebrity voice actors and not the kid voice actors being the main turtle cast. Yeah, we get that you have a giant celebrity ball. Promote the kids. They need it for their career, you know? What I would love to see in this series is previous Ninja Turtle voice actors in the television series, maybe the 1987 characters, the 2003 voice actors, Omar Benson, who played Raph in Rise. I think he would be really cool in this series. Brandon Michael Smith. I am very excited to see this in theaters. I'm going to see it on my birthday with a group of friends, and then I'll give my thoughts on it afterwards as a review. Let me know what you guys think. Do you like this angle better than the other one? I'm still trying to figure these things out. Let me know how to screen record some things, because I would love to do some reactions as well, especially when the TV series comes out. I would love to do reactions. Give me a high 3, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!